Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Don Davies. I'm the leader of Canada's New Democratic Party for an interim period, and I'm joined by my colleague, the député de Rosemont-le Petit-Patrie, and the New Democrat House Leader. This is a new parliament, and we're very anxious as New Democrats to bring the voices of the 1.2 million Canadians who voted for us to this place and work hard to champion the priorities that we heard from working people from coast to coast to coast to this chamber. I want to anticipate the throne speech tomorrow and share a little bit about what New Democrats are looking for in that throne speech and some of the priorities that we are going to advance this Parliament. First, affordability issues have affected working families in every province and territory of this country, whether it's the price of groceries, the price of utilities, the price of rent. Too many families are finding it impossible to pay their monthly bills. Second, and an important adjunct of that, is affordable housing. You know, there's a lot of issues in politics, but some are foundational, and housing is one of them. It anchors us in community. It makes our ability to work, to have our children go to school, to connect with community possible, and far too many Canadians do not have access to this fundamental human right and necessity. As we face the unprecedented threats from south of the border and Mr. Trump's consistent and persistent threats of tariffs, we know that we need to work together to create a strong, independent Canadian economy with Canadian champions that create good, family-sustaining jobs in every corner of this country. And so we are going to be bringing the voices of workers to the House of Commons and championing policies that improve their lives and make sure that workers in this country do not pay the price for Donald Trump's tariffs. And as we work together to build a more resilient, independent Canadian economy, that workers are an important piece of that and share in that project. Finally, healthcare will be a very important priority for the New Democrats. It's in our DNA. Now, we have seen already that Prime Minister Carney has announced that he intends to find $28 billion in cuts to the federal budget. Now, New Democrats don't believe that cuts to public services are wise at this time or at any time, and we will be scrutinizing those extremely carefully to make sure that we protect, as New Democrats, the services that Canadians rely upon. But absolutely, we want to make sure that those cuts do not come at the expense of Canadians' health. New Democrats believe that we must strengthen our healthcare system. We have to expand our healthcare system, and that a strong, resilient, independent Canada has a strong, resilient, healthy population. Finally, I just want to say that as I embark on this privilege of leading the New Democratic Party at this important time in history, I'm keeping our late leader, Jack Layton, firmly in my mind. And he's someone that I'm going to use as a model as I move forward for whatever period of time I have as leader of this party. And I remember Jack saying that there were two very important things to remember. One is that it's every parliamentarian's first job to make Parliament work for Canadians. And second, he said that a good opposition doesn't just oppose, it proposes. And I'm going to keep those admonitions and those ideals and values firmly in my mind as we move forward.